Hi guys, this is Aussie Ty from Crypto Current Affair, and today we're on Sydney Harbour at Milsons Point, and we've got the Opera House behind us, you've got the Harbour Bridge behind us, and I've got
Tom here from Crypto Life Inc., and we're going to do a live market update for you guys.
So stick around and we'll get right to it. Tom, I'd like to start with an article I saw recently. It's on Forbes.com, and it's what could turn Bitcoin around, and it's by Panos Moradakoutas. And so he writes, there have been better days and worse days for major cryptocurrencies. The better days were back in November and December when major crypto raced to new highs in a bullish rotation pattern.
Yeah, well, he's not wrong.
No, it does seem like it's November again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So over the last 7 days, Bitcoin's gone down minus 19%, Ethereum minus 25%, Ripple minus 21%, and Litecoin minus 26%. So Bitcoin's been slammed, but it seems like altcoins have been slammed harder.
Yeah, a lot of slamming all the way around. Everything's dipping. One of the main reasons is just because Bitcoin is just available on all the exchanges, and to get your fiat currency into exchanges, you need to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of these coins first. So that's the reason why they fluctuate less, because when people panic and sell their altcoins, they're going to sell it off to Bitcoin first before they sell it back into USD or whatever currency they're using. So
because people say treating Bitcoin as a safe haven.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, as safe can be. And out of the top 100, there were 7 positive coins last week.
Well, I mean, that's good to see in this bear trend. I do know one of them, so I'll give you guys a tip on ONT. So I was just looking at the project and I like it. I picked up a bit more last week actually, and it went up like 50% in one day. So yeah, it really did move, guys.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Then I just sold it after because I knew it was going to dip again. But that's a bit of luck, a bit of a fundamental analysis paying off, I guess. But basically that was due to the hype that it was going to work with some of the other cross-chain projects like OneChain, I think is EOS AI on that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool. Well, let's get into the technical analysis and see what the charts tell us.
Yeah, so this is my Bitcoin chart that I'm trading off on Binance. We just have a look at the main trend lines first. So we've got our downtrend here. This is this red line that we've drawn since our last video. And then we have our green line here, which is our uptrend. So one notable thing that you can see is that we've actually poked below this uptrend here. So that's not a good sign for the bulls at this stage. Another sign that's not indicating that we have much bullish momentum going forward is this bear volume. So there's a lot of bear volume, and it's been increasing this last couple of days, and there's not much bull volume to back it up. So actually it's pretty much decreasing bull volume except for this candle.
So that chart there says to me that Bitcoin's declining and it could go further. Is that how you read it?
Yeah, definitely could go further, and that is it's more obvious on the smaller time frames, and we're just consistently getting lower highs and lower lows, which is congruent with a downtrend, because that's what we're looking for when we have a downtrend. Now,
does the chart indicate where it might plateau or stop dropping?
Yes. So basically, I've drawn 3 lines out here to try and see where we're going to have the price contained at. So if we look here, Ty, we have top of our. We had a bounce before, and we reached this top here. This blue line is actually, here it is, 7,232. So this has been our current resistance. So if we are looking to, go anywhere to the upside, we need to break this point. If we don't break that point, we're just going to stay sideways or go down. So that's the point I'm looking at. And right now we have current support at around $6,600.
Yeah.
So that's the low that we've had quite recently. So if we're going to go back down to test our February low at around $6,000 mark, we need to break the 6,600 first. So right now we're pretty much contained in around a $600 mark for Bitcoin, and we're looking to see whether it breaks bullish or bearish. But based on the current trend, it's most likely going to break bearish.
Right, and do you think if it goes bearish, do you think there's a strong support level at the February low?
Yes, I do. And the reasons I do is, although that we've broken this, uptrend line here, we do have some strong support at $6,000. You can see how much buy volume we got at $6,000. So that is a pretty strong psychological point, which is why we have it at support. I do think that we'll get a bounce there. Whether it holds or not remains to be seen. But based off this previous action, looks like there is definitely a reasonable chance that it can hold.
Okay, that's great. So let's move on to some price predictions in the media.
Let's start speculating, guys.
Yeah, I love a bit of speculation. So on longforecast.com, they're very bearish on Bitcoin. So they're saying by July, their range is 3,210 to 4,000. And then by December, it keeps dropping and dropping till about 3,900. The range 3,900 to 4,600. So they're saying that it's dropping.
Okay, so it seems like they really want to see Bitcoin, drop from around 80% from its all-time high, right? 80-90%.
So we need to do a bit more research on who these guys are, because they may have some agenda. They could be part of a futures, the futures.
I've honestly
trying
first
to
time I've
short.
seen these guys long forecast, but based off, the April predictions seems fairly realistic. I think 4.5 is a little bit low for this month.
But they do give a range, though, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. So,
and it's quite wide.
Again, they have the 7.2, which is exactly what I have as well. And then, if we break 6,000, then 4.5 is quite realistic. Otherwise, we're going to be contained within that range until we break bearish or bullish. So at least April is pretty realistic. And then depending on how April goes, their whole, analysis is based on us going bearish. So if we don't go bearish, then you can throw the rest of the predictions out the door, because they're not going to make any sense.
And price prediction number 2 is from coinfan.net.
Yeah.
And so in July, they're saying 26,000. That's pretty pretty positive.
So they want all-time highs ASAP.
Oh no, that's 2019. My apologies.
Right,
that's next year.
Jumped a year, guys.
14,700.
Just hodl for a year, it's fine.
July 14,700.
Yeah. Okay. Again, I think this is realistic if we go to the upside. We did have that double top at 12 grand, so we would need to break that to confirm that we are finally breaking out of this downtrend. That all depends on us getting a bounce from, maybe the 6K mark, maybe the 7K mark right now. Yeah. And if we can push back up to 12 grand and see if we can break it, and if we can, then that's looking realistic if we can push back up.
I do like how the range is a bit smaller than the other one, and by December, 21,000. So that'll be an all-time high as well.
Yeah,
21 to 23.
Yeah. So I tend to favor the bearish trade a bit more, because that's pretty much a trend, and I'm not gonna go bullish until we're proven we can. So that's where I'm standing.
So this is very so they reckon by May, which is in a month, we're kind of nearly doubled.
Yeah.
That's very bullish, isn't it?
We'll see. I'm not holding my breath for these guys.
And then finally, we've got Smarterium.com. They've written an article, crypto to hit 50 grand by 2018.
50 G's.
That's a super bull.
This is like ultra bull coming out at you. Yeah. Look, what did they say? What was their dates? 1st of April?
No, that's just the article, I think.
Oh, okay, that was one of those posts. I was like,
so let's say end of the year.
Didn't get there on the 1st of April. We're off by a long shot.
Well, it could be an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, it could have been. Be careful, guys. That's why you do your own research. But 50K is pretty optimistic right now.
Doesn't look possible, does it? Right now.
Doesn't look likely. Possible. Doesn't look possible, in my opinion either. It's not likely or possible. At this stage, certainly could push this prediction in the favor if we have a nice bounce up past 12 grand. But right now, if we're going to be below 12 grand, then this is, in my opinion, not likely at all.
So thanks for doing this technical analysis, Tom. So currently Bitcoin's price is $7,000.
Yep,
and what's
right.
the range that you've set for Bitcoin?
Yeah, so currently we're around the $7,000 mark, and we're looking to either bounce off $6,000 from our previous low from February, or we're looking at resistance at 7,200. So those are the 2 points that I'll be watching in, and those are the 2 points where possible trades could be quite profitable if you are getting into the positions at the right time.
And what kind of time frame are we looking at for these predictions?
These are all on the daily charts, so there's a lot of talk that people are going to say there's a double bottom, so that's something we're going to watch out for. And also if we're just going to bounce off from where we are right now, so that's another area that I'm watching for.
Cool. So click like and subscribe so that we can make more of these videos for you. I'm Aussie Ty.
I'm Tom from Crypto Life Inc. And remember, this is not financial advice, guys.
No, just 2 guys and highly biased opinions here.
Bitcoin to the moon.